One moment he was alive, the next he wasn't. I felt like the world spoke a language I no longer understood. Grief turns out to be a place none of us know until we're in it. Thought somehow maybe this wasn't permanent.
Make sure that
Don't go any further.
I am Peyton Hawley, and I am going to be reviewing the book A Year of Magical Thinking by Joan Didion. I would give the book a solid 8 out of 10 because It was a very good book. It was written very well and structured very well, but I would say it's definitely a hard read, especially if you're dealing with someone who might be lost at some point soon. Um, I thought the structure of the reading was very nice. It traveled along like at a good speed, if that makes sense. It flashed back and flashed forward. And yeah, it was really good. It's definitely like as a little like trigger warning or like warning, it's definitely a hard book to read because the whole premise is about dealing with the loss of a loved one and like the grieving process and how to get over that. So it goes through the 7 stages of grief, which I'm sure everyone is familiar with, but it was very good. Just as a warning, it's a pretty hard read. It goes into detail a lot about the death of a loved one, but I'd say give it a shot, and it was really good.
Hi, my name is Lucy, and this is my short review of Joan Didion's The Year of Magical Thinking. Didion's The Year of Magical Thinking is a harsh, unflinching portrait of grief. In clear, challenging prose, Didion brings us into the year following her husband's sudden death, a period in which reality strained under the pressure of loss. Didion's strength is not to offer consolation, but to recognize the confusion that ensues from trauma. Her bluntness is invigorating, and her self-control is heartbreaking. It's not a healing guidebook, but a reflection held to loss. It's a must-read for anyone who has ever attempted to find meaning in the meaningless, and I would recommend it to anyone who has ever struggled with grief in their life, or just kind of struggled with, feeling like your experiences are very different to the experiences of those around you, and maybe you process things differently. I think Didion really elucidates those feelings, and she describes them in a way that is very visceral and real, and it brought about a really emotional response in me as the reader, and I absolutely recommend it to everyone in this class. Thank you so much. I would say 5 out of 5 stars for this book.